child.
That's what you.
You're a man child.
Don't curse at me.
These criminal cops. Criminals.
Go with the bill.
Watch
It's kind of for like, so
All
you
right,
get the right thing.
yeah.
All right, gentlemen, going guys. Hey.
Can we help you today?
How can I help you? You needed to see him, correct?
I'm good.
Okay.
He's right there in front of me. I'd like the body cam footage from the last time we came here on
24th.
24th. That you slammed it up there like that and fired up.
Okay.
All right. And my email is goldjacketfreedoms@gmail.com.
Okay. Do you have bits of paper on you?
No, I sure don't.
Can you get a tablet?
So you just carry that pen in front without no paper? Raymond got it.
He's right on his hand.
And you wanted to file charges, didn't you?
He's also got.
Geo wants to file charges on somebody.
What can I help you with, Gio?
Okay. Did you understand that?
Well,
The county cameraman, Jesse Ryan, assaulted him and committed a third-degree felony on him for false imprisonment. He wants to file charges.
Okay.
Gold jacket.
Gold jacket.
GoldJacketFreedoms@gmail.com. And that body cam footage right there that you run right now. And Reynolds, Lieutenant. Why not? Let's get it up.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead, boss.
I'll wait.
No, we're.
Thanks, Mom.
It might be
I'll
a
wait for
while.
Mr. Sapp.
Oh, okay.
You already know. Come on up there and go and do your work. Yeah, I'm just talking to the good officer. Go on to the jail window and stick your breath. It's amazing.
No.
Okay.
Lieutenant, you think
Gold
that's
jacket.
right? Yeah, GoldJacketFreedoms@gmail.com.
Okay,
Sure,
Gmail.
there.
gmail.com. Y'all think that's
He
popular? Like
filed
I'm
a
coming to visit an inmate with the phone?
An inmate?
Over there.
You never visited somebody in jail?
He already,
And
we
use your
already
phone?
did one for the hit and run at
You never seen that?
No.
In a movie?
You have a copy?
Of course not. You did. Fuck no. I ain't never seen a phone talk to an inmate.
Well, in all fairness, we usually see inmates face to face. We don't usually visit them.
But you understand what he's
So
saying?
what about
There's
your
bulletproof
boss
glass.
and the citizen here?
I have no idea. I've never actually been in the visitation.
Me either.
No, ma'am.
But I've seen it on 48 Hours when he punches through the window with Reggie. And I would figure, and I come in here with my fine and highly intelligent public servants, that's the last thing you'd ask me to do is go through a phone.
What year
I
were
can
you?
I
understand.
think that's a little impersonal. I mean, courteous and damn sure ain't professional.
Unfortunately, that's outside our realm. We can't do anything about
You
that.
can't do anything about your building.
Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Gio needed to see you.
Good thing you're here,
You want
Lieutenant.
me to
I
help with
forgot.
that? You want me to help you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, doctor.
Jack is a little attractive from time to time.
Yeah, we went to the state's attorney's office on the 24th. Yeah, and the state's attorney said that you have to bring the charges to them for them to file it. I called bullshit, sorry.
Okay.
But anyway, they said you don't have to bring the charges to that Jesse.
Okay,
Jesse
here's
Ryan.
you guys have asked for a whole bunch of charges to be filed. Can you be a little more specific about
Okay,
this?
Jesse,
Oh,
Ryan.
Can I jump in? Hey,
Yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
jump in? He was at a meeting. Jesse Ryan, the photographer, kept falsely imprisoning him, stopping and impeding him, pushing him backwards. He did it in front of 6 cops who they didn't do anything about it.
Okay, again, I know what you're talking about now, all right?
First time.
So we will not be prosecuting on that.
I didn't say anything before we prosecute. I think y'all be charged.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You don't prosecute, the prosecutor prosecutes.
Why can't you charge him with that since he
Thank
put
you,
his
charge.
hands on
He
him?
filed his complaint,
Uh-huh.
we reviewed the material, and the state's attorney is correct. Yes, we are the ones that have to bring charges. After reviewing the material, with advice from the state's attorney, and up the chain of command, we have determined that it does not meet the standards we need.
Okay, so
We
we can
will
put our
not
hands
be
on
filing
people.
charges.
So we could put our hands on people and falsely imprison them in the hallways of the county commission.
At that time,
Let him explain.
after he had been
Sorry.
accosted,
I was going
during the
After he
meeting,
was battered, yes.
after he
And
had
you
been
arrested the
accosted,
person who battered him, yes.
All right.
Go ahead.
that person was trying to leave, who is a senior
No, he
citizen.
wasn't.
He was, I watched him.
He was
Do you want me to talk or
standing-
not?
But sir,
Do you want me to talk or
yes, you
not?
can talk, but you gotta speak factually. The guy was standing still.
He was not standing still, he was being escorted out of the building. You and several others tried to follow him out of the building.
Yeah, that's not
That's
illegal.
that's what we do.
It depends.
And no one has the right to
He's,
stop
he's
it.
agitated,
Yeah.
everybody's agitated. He's,
How do you know
the man is
everybody-
trying to
Hold on,
remove
guys,
himself.
hold on, guys, hold
The
on.
man is trying to remove himself. And yes, a citizen has the right to protect another citizen
From what?
from violence.
So he
There was no violence.
He was, hold on.
You better go back and watch the video
He was
again.
preventing him from committing violence against someone, the guy who just assaulted him?
Yes.
There was no violence.
Oh, so,
Now, was that man arrested? Yes or no? The man who, the
we're
man
talking
who
about
assaulted
the
him.
man who falsely
I understand
imprisoned
that.
him.
No, he wasn't.
And he was
Hold on,
leaving.
let's stay on topic here.
So, no, we will not be pursuing charges.
Okay, so we can put our hands on people.
No. Unless,
But Jesse
unless
can
you
put
are
his-
protecting somebody else. If this gentleman here
So
attacks
I
her,
feel-
if this gentleman here attacks her.
No, we good on
yes,
the attack. We
you
good on
can
the, we good on
defend
the
her.
scenario.
So you're saying he was attacking
He watched
somebody?
a lot of wild shit. man.
So he was
Or
attacking
attacking
somebody?
somebody.
or attempting to attack.
Hold on, guys, hold on. So he was attempting to attack somebody, and Jesse Ryan had the right to push him and shove him and impede his freedom.
What I'm saying is, he was agitated.
So,
Yeah.
And being agitated, it had a chance to escalate into something that was not supposed to escalate.
so a private
You
citizen
seem
can
pretty
intervene
agitated right
Yes,
now.
private-
and get physical, just on his own belief, not based in any law. He could batter him and falsely imprison him in the hallway.
Alright, thank you.
Again, there was no battery.
So this is not a battery.
Do you want to press charges against him for battery? Do you want to press charges?
That's not what we're here for.
Do you want to
That's
press
not what we're
charges
talking
against him
about.
for battery?
We talking about.
Would
the
you take
case
those charges?
At the court.
Could he? Yes.
Would you take the charges if he did it against me right now?
Yes.
But you wouldn't take
Was
it
he-
against.
But
Jesse
you won't
Ryan.
do it against Jesse
I was just
Ryan.
protecting him though, but I was just protecting Warren
From what?
from his hostile demeanor.
He wasn't having a hostile
Agitated.
feeling.
What do you mean?
Warren, he said no hostile feeling.
Who is this
What
guy?
you're doing right now is called
He's the
cop
best. I
swinging.
told
You're
you.
talking in circles.
I told
We
you.
all saw what happened. Millions of people saw what happened.
Okay.
And this is why you
Who's
guys-
above me?
I get it. You guys
Who's
can
above
twist
him?
this however you want.
Who's above
I
him?
understand that. I
Like,
get
who's
it.
his boss?
So,
You're widening the, Geo, please.
Here, right here.
So-
The supervisor in front of him watching
This
him.
is how you widen the gap, guys. You're never gonna come together with us until you're
You
consistent
agree with that?
with everything.
is there anything else?
That.
Yeah,
I've answered your
That you
question.
can put your hand
That's
in front of
enough.
him.
I mean, Jesse followed him out into the hallway after they left the chambers and continued to push and shove him and block his way. And that should be a charge. Because if we did that to somebody,
The best way.
No, I
You
get
can
it.
supervise, lady.
he hasn't explained it. He just fed us a pile of shit.
So that's how you do it.
He-
You won't supervise? You won't supervise?
It's all.
Who's your
It's a
supervisor?
brand new.
My mate.
I have no.
No, I need you to write your major's information down.
Yeah, please.
I didn't see the video till later, David. I have no way of knowing.
I need to write that down. I have CTV on my video, buddy. Let's go.
Yep.
He can take
Let's
it
go,
to
public service. Let's get the right. What's going on with y'all?
He can take it to small claims court.
No.
You're refusing to take.
You don't want to write nothing down?
What happened?
What I'm telling him is that I have no way of knowing whether or not the phone was being retrieved by our team.
They just swear it out and it can be handled.
Yeah, I'm calling the FDLE today, is what I'm going to do.
Got to.
I'm calling the FDLE.
Got to.
They're going to come and investigate this place.
Gotta be shit, man.
All you gotta do is take.
How long y'all had your body count?
8 months now.
When does your subordinate get one? Because I'm sick of him walking out here slamming on the damn table.
I know, he's not very professional.
His name on the shit, his badge on everything. Fuck, man, she's so goddamn fresh and walk around with these shit kicking loose on that look like that. Come on. That isn't, come on.
Write out his statement,
That's what we're doing.
and he can make his mark or his signature.
Make his mark or his signature. Wow. He just told Dr. Shawn that when he fills it out, that if Geo wants, he can make his mark or his signature
It's Okeechobee.
afterwards.
It's Okeechobee.
I can't believe that just came out of his mouth.
Matter of fact, from what I understand, it's not even under jurisdiction.
It's marked.
From what I understand, we don't even control it anymore. It's a completely different.
Tell people when they can't recollect their name, make some type of mark.
How do you know they can't make their record? How do you know that?
Okay.
How do you know that they can't somebody a ticket that they can't
Right,
write
whatever they can.
No.
So it's gonna be, can we park that?
You wouldn't say sign this?
What's that?
You wouldn't say sign this ticket?
Can we do that?
If they
for
couldn't,
This warrant
What
statement?
you mean if they could?
Okay.
You wouldn't say that to my.
Okay, but I still need more documentation. Your word isn't enough on that.
He has photographs.
Damn. Well, you just
On the
Yeah, I guess
ticket.
the photographs.
would you hand me a ticket and say,
And
make
you
your
took
mark?
photos.
Like
Sign
sign.
it.
No,
And if you
that's
put
what I
line,
just said, you sign. What did you not say sign?
Maybe I'm getting confused with what you
Is
say.
that a yes or date stamp?
You did not say sign. You said yes. You say sign this ticket, right? He just said make your mark.
Because he obviously can't write, I think.
How would you make that
How do
assumption?
you make that assumption?
Man, we caused him in the past.
Which one? Who came here can't write?
Geo.
Yeah,
You have an email.
my card's right there.
Ask him.
Okay.
I don't need to ask that man if he can sign his name.
Did you already take care of it?
He's going to,
You want to give me an email to your supervisor and the government issue phone number that she has, please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You're gonna need some more information. on that. You're gonna need you to give us some more information on your supervisor. I know my boss phone number, email, all that. What? A name? They'll need that government issue phone number that she has too, that we pay for. Please, if I can speak to her.
Geo. Where's Geo?
Right there behind
You and Bloom.
You're on patrol, right? My dad said he spoke with you last. The hit and run at
Yeah.
restaurant?
Let me see that card too.
So you're not working on it anymore?
Your phone number?
You can call back this phone over here.
So you telling me her government issue phone
I
number?
don't
you
know
don't
it.
have it?
I don't know it. I don't.
You got your phone and text right now?
I don't have my phone.
Get your phone right now?
That's not my work
That's the
phone.
one who's doing it now.
I told him, I gave him your info and told him.
So you use your public phone when you're at work?
No.
Why are you carrying it?
I just got
And he
done
won't
talking
be
to my
back
wife.
till-
You ain't put it back down at the desk and walk away with your government phone?
Thank you.
You wanna go get your government phone and give me that phone number?
Thank you.
I'm asking you. Oh, hold on. You take that with you, you don't need to write
Let
it.
me
Oh, my God. Y'all play. You know that?
Nights.
Always
He'll be here 5 in the
Don't
afternoon.
y'all just write it down and get
You
us.
got it, Vice? Yeah.
But y'all persist with this.
So keyword night.
Attitude.
Yeah.
I'll
check that.
and then 50 hours for my name.
That's what the sad part. But if I ask you a good faith question, and you did not know the information, and you should know the information, would
no,
you?
your question was last
No,
time.
I'm
you were
going
here.
to ask you a question now.
And 50 hours for
That's not about the last time I was here, because the last time I was here, you tried to give me records to tell me that's how I filed a public record request.
No, you said you wanted public records, and she does.
No. I was asking her for an email because I was gonna send her the picture of the officer that we was trying to identify that used to work here. Now he called up, but you wasn't here, and now you still.
It wasn't.
You wasn't here when I was having the conversation with her. You grabbed her, and now hopefully we'll give him this email and whatever.
That's where the.
She said you were asking for your email address for records.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you what she told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
And I tried to
So
provide
now,
that to you.
let's get to this.
So, now what is your question?
And we figured out that I didn't need that. I can just say it to you.
Yeah.
Just like I just did now, and you wrote it down for me,
Yeah.
right? See?
Although it seems like kind of strange to add a lot of steps when you can just pick up the phone and ask her. To go all the way through me to do it, even though I have to take it, because I'm just gonna go to my desk, write her an email and send it to her anyway.
Cool.
So, just
You
add
just,
steps.
I mean, add steps to who? It's for my convenience, right? For public record. That's what the law is, for my convenience.
Again, easier just to ask directly than to have to go through the middleman. Wouldn't you agree?
You didn't have to come out here.
Actually, I did. I was ordered to come out here.
Ooh, by who?
Here you go,
By my
buddy.
bosses.
Who's your boss that ordered you to come out here that day? Oh, Lieutenant, you ordered you to come out here like that last time? Okay, good faith question. If you're supposed to know this information and you don't have it, would you do a good faith effort to go find out that information?
No, one more time.
I'm about to ask you a question, and this is information you should know. And if you don't know this information, would you do a good faith effort to find out that information?
What's your question?
The 5 elements of the First Amendment. Can you give me those freedoms?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom to regress your government, and
Press. 4 out of 5.
press.
4 out of 5.
Yep.
You're the first cop in this fucking county that's answered that question for me. You know that? The first one. Not one of them will answer that.
That's because he was educated by the armed fisherman when we came down here before.
have that card.
That's why he didn't know it the
He
first time.
still missed. And it's your oath. How can you enforce something that you don't know? Right?
But I give you props.
I can give you a real hard one, the Third Amendment.
And in all fairness, I didn't answer it at all the first time because, well, you guys are being loud and there's no point in it. I'm not trying to talk over you guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So what volume should we use with you? What volume should we use with you, Blue?
You wouldn't willing.
By the way, no soldiers in the house.
You wouldn't willing to let charges against that man for moving the damn army, right?
He said you was willing to arrest our friend for putting his hands on him, right?
I said, I asked you if you wanted to press charges. At that point, yes.
And he said,
Because
would you
at
do it?
that
You
point
said,
in
yeah.
time, at that point in time,
Lieutenant.
you're
do
standing
better.
still doing
Do
nothing.
better. Always.
And he
No,
hits you.
You're not always. You're not.
And he hits you. Okay?
That's why I have this, because you're not doing
You
better.
weren't
You're
threatening
watching
anybody,
him
you
with
weren't
this
doing
attitude.
anything,
Tell this
you
man
weren't
that somebody put
agitated,
his
you
hands
weren't
on
chasing
him.
anybody, nothing,
And
you
then-
were just
and then
standing
we-
still.
If he said he wanted to press charge, you knew he would.
He
grab
had
his
no
man
course
and
and no
you
reason
know
to
that, right?
strike you,
You can fi-
right?
Well, why wouldn't he do it?
So, yes, that is a definition of a battery.
What makes it a different sort of thing? Because he works for the police?
I understand your argument, I do understand your argument,
You
but you're not paying
said
attention to my
No, no, he
argument.
didn't. I went over there in there.
You
They-
pursued.
they-
Because you can't have that argument.
They say they kick it up the chain, they don't find out that
Don't
y'all
cuss
find
at
it,
me.
right?
I don't cuss at you, don't cuss at
You
me.
talking about freedom of speech don't involve in here?
I'm done talking to you.
I
don't cuss at him. I haven't cussed at any of you. I won't tolerate
We
your
can
mustache.
address our government in any fucking way we want to.
You
How about
can.
that?
You
How about
can.
that? And now walk your ass in
But
there
I
if you
can
don't want to hear
still
his
walk.
mouth.
But I can
But don't
still
tell him don't curse at you. Give a fuck what you got to say. Give a fuck what you
What
got
a
to say.
child.
That's what you let
You
go?
are a man-child.
Don't curse at me?
No,
What do you think the brown guy would give you? You know what? They made you pick a color too. Blue or brown, didn't they? Fat bastard.
you refuse to do anything to find the charges against them. Did you understand what I just said? What did I just say?
Keep going.
No, what did I just say?
Something about Jesse Ryan.
He did the exact same thing Ryan wanted you and you did nothing.
Okay.
But so it's okay for people to put hands on people then. When people say just do not touch me, that's what I am saying to him and you allow him.
See, when there's deputies standing all around in that hallway, there's officers all around. So if he was a threat to be assaulting somebody, one of those officers should have taken control of him. Not Jesse Ryan. Jesse Ryan is not the person that was supposed to be pushing him or holding him back or restraining him or whatever use of the words you want to say. It should have been.
There was a threat. Deputies knew there was a threat. Jesse took it upon himself, being not a police officer, not a law enforcement officer.
And that's-
that applied to him. He's a citizen. He knew that he actually, before the attack, he was actually in his face assaulting him with his camera physically.
And this
Retaliation.
is where we're at. There were too many officers there to use this excuse that Jesse Ryan was helping a citizen out. That doesn't fly.
There was no threat.
I mean, if there was no officers present anywhere around within 50 feet, then okay. But this is the problem we're having, is that there were enough of them there. We can't use this excuse that Jesse Ryan was acting as a law enforcement to protect a citizen when there was tons of law enforcement there that had adequate availability to be able to protect that
Now
citizen.
here's the thing, prior to that too, there was many times he was right up in his face. He even touched things that were
Yes.
physically attached to his body, around his neck.
And I mean, it didn't just happen inside the chambers. He followed him out and into the hallway and around a corner. I mean, he followed him deliberately with a purpose to impede wherever he went, and that's not okay. That's false imprisonment. I mean, battery, like we're saying.
Here's also another thing too. He was a contractor for the sheriff's department.
Yes.
So he contracted for the sheriff's
Yes.
department. That made him a public official.
all lied to me by saying you talked to the state's attorney when the state's attorney said it. What did the state's attorney say? They never even called us.
Yeah, the state's attorney says they never even
You
got
never
it.
even had a phone
They
call.
never got it kicked up to them. So it was never even put up to them.
They would, and they would like what 2 weeks later. They did the
We
first
heard,
time.
but
They did the
it's
first
like
time. We're hearing about it. 2 weeks after I got a tag, and it's on video. So, you wanna keep going down this road? You did that. I want to go and higher than him because he's not doing his job right. So I'm telling you, he was willing to put my buddy in jail for a lump sum. When Jesse did the same thing to me 7-10 times that day, and you allowed it. If he was there, I thought he was familiar, he might have been there. Was he there?
No.
No, you had a brother that almost looked like you though.
Yeah, there's a sheriff though. It's not him.
Like they almost like.
Guys, thanks for stopping by.
So we're not going to charge Jesse at all for that then?
Not right now.
No?
That's what government looking out for government, what it is.
That's what it is. So, all right, I guess we'll take it up the next step. Yep. Wait for FDLE to contact you because I'm calling them. These criminal cops. Criminals.
Go with the bill.